Good evening, everyone. This is Mark back here with Team Shooter. I'm here to give you another free pick. This time it's going to be in college football, but before we get into that, let's quickly recap what happened yesterday. Unfortunately, we picked up another loss with Syracuse versus Pitt, as we had Syracuse on the money line for plus 150. We also took them on the spread at minus 3.5, at plus 3.5 for minus 110. Unfortunately, neither one were able to cover, even though there was a questionable fumble there in the fourth quarter with about 2.5 minutes left, which would have gave the ball back to Syracuse on the 30. It's kind of debatable. It was called a fumble on the field. The replay wasn't clear and indicative, but nonetheless, they still gave the ball back to Pitt, who went on to convert for the first down with a little less than 2 minutes left, and they were just able to line out the clock from there. So that's just how it happened. But we are going to continue to release content on this channel. We're not going to just give up today. And we expect that at some point these games are going to start bouncing our way. So nonetheless, that brings our channel to 8 and 9, and we are still up a half a unit. So if you're curious why we're still up a half a unit, it's because we often give out plus money value on this channel. We're always looking for the best value. We're always looking for dog money. We don't always go for the popular pick. In fact, on this channel, we typically fade the public, and we always take a good amount of underdogs. So that is kind of our strategy, and that also leads me into what we're going to be looking at today. We are going to be looking at another dog today, and we will be looking at the Washington Huskies versus the Oregon Ducks, and we like the Washington Huskies on the spread at plus 2.5 for minus 110, and we also like them on the money line at plus 120. Now, you can just say that I'm biased, obviously. I'm a Husky fan, and that this is just my team, and that's why I hope that they win this game. But currently the Huskies are 5-2, and the Oregon Ducks are 5-1. The Ducks dropped their first game of the season against Auburn, where the Huskies have lost against both Cal and Stanford. But if you look at both those Husky losses, both of them were 10 p.m. starts. In fact, the first game against Cal, they had that game pretty much won all the way up until the last 30 seconds of that game. Also, there was a rain delay, which extended the game. I think it actually didn't officially start until about midnight Pacific Standard Time, so it was kind of not a normal game. I would definitely say that anyone could have won that game, and then Stanford, I would think of it more as kind of a fluke, but I definitely think that Huskies are still better than maybe what their record indicates, and I believe that is why the public is looking at Oregon in this case, because they're looking at getting, the spread is only at plus, minus 2.5, and the Ducks are obviously the better team, as they, have a better record at 5-1, but I think there's more deeper than that. These two teams have a history of a rivalry together. They're going to play each other tight. This is going to be a close game. I don't expect it to be a blowout by any means. I think both these teams want to win. I think Huskies still think they have a chance at least trying to win the Pac-12, and I think their only best option of that is they have to beat the Ducks tonight. So we definitely like the Ducks in this spot, but if you want me to just take my bias away from this, a lot of what we do on this channel is we often fade the public. We also like to fade the public, especially on national and televised games, which we both see here in this game. So this is not even just hometown bias, but we definitely think that this would have been a pick either way. And I'm not only the only one, although you constantly see my face on this channel. I'm the one that's typically speaking about the plays and giving them out. I do have a partner. He does, we do cap these games together. We talk about everything. So there is the team shooter. He is the actual shooter, McGavin. We talk about everything and we go over everything together. He is also not a Husky fan, so he has no bias in this at all. So it is not just my own personal opinion, but our group effort that we definitely like the Huskies in this game at plus 2.5 at minus 110. We also like him on the money line at plus 120. Yes, but last and not least, there has been some news here on this channel, and something that we are going to be promoting here soon is we have now opened up a Discord. And if you don't know what a Discord is basically a online community. So you can go into this online chat room where there will be myself and the shooter McGavin along with some other fellow sports bettors, and we hope to have you join us. And basically you just go in there and you talk about what you like that day, what your picks are, how does somebody feel about this, what anybody's leaning to. Oftentimes some people will come online and they'll say, hey, take this game live, do this thing now, or, give them their opinion. It's really actually a great atmosphere. It's great content. It's going to be a lot of fun. We really hope to have you guys join us. So we're really excited about that. If you want to check it out, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. along with our Twitter handle as always. So if anything, please enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll be back here again tomorrow with another free pick. In the meantime, I will see you back here tomorrow. Good night.